Let's get past a couple of these other videos, because I think you guys got the point. So there is actually something called the collaborative life cycle, believe it or not. Of course, we have diagrams for everything. I just thought this was kind of cool, so I threw it in here. So, collaborative life cycle. We have external factors that we cannot control. We have institutional things that happen. We have climate changes, national and institutional. We have resources that might be an issue. Some of those things we can't control. They're external factors, right? On the inside, you have your project cycle. I did not say your software development life cycle is just a project cycle, so don't look at this as requirements, design, testing, all of that. It's really you have an initiation of some sort of project, you have clarification, implementation of that project, and then you have completion, some sort of success rate. But in the heart of the collaborative life cycle, can anybody guess what is the center of the collaborative life cycle? What did you say?
You want a cooler?
No. Communication is called what? It's part of what kind of skill?
Soft skills.
I think you deserve chocolate. You're right. Internal processes, interpersonal. If the interpersonal is the heart of collaboration, and you get that was easy. So this the soft skills is the things that Tyler was talking about. The communication, the building the relationships, all that. It's not just the technical side of what we do every day. I personally think, now this is just Paula Bell saying this, there's no stats out there that support this theory, but this is my theory off of being in this role for 18 years. 80% of what I do is soft skill, 20% is technical. I can't get anything accomplished if I can't build a relationship, if I can't communicate, if I can't collaborate. I can't get anything accomplished because I can't do it on my own. So 80% of my energy goes toward the soft skills every day, all day. 20% I actually take on the concepts and the technical skills to get the things done. Again, that's just a Paula Bell statistic. There's no data to support that. That's just my experience. So don't walk out of here and say that Paula Bell and Tyler Thayer said that 80% of what BAs do is interpersonal. It's just my personal opinion. So how do you do this thing called collaboration? Number one, invest time up front building the relationships. The reason why Tyler's piece took the longest of the presentation is because that's the investment. The investment, you've got to take the time and build the relationship. It's not going to work, you guys, unless you do it. I'm telling you from experience. I've made a lot of mistakes in my career, so I'm trying to help you not make the same mistakes I did. You've got to invest the time up front to build a relationship. You've got to communicate the goals. What are you trying to achieve? And stick to those goals. If somebody tries to go past those goals, pull them back. That's not what we're working on right now. We got to focus on what we need to get done. Define roles and responsibilities. This has been one of the hardest things for me to do in my career, and as of late, because for some reason, when people hear roles and responsibilities, they equate that to accountability, which is true, but they don't want to be accountable for nothing. They want to get things done, but don't say I'm going to do it. No, Paula's not going to get that done. Don't put my name to that task. That means I actually have to do it. They don't want to be held accountable. And so trying to nail down roles and responsibilities, people get a little bit fearful of that. But from what we heard this morning, we're all in, right? We don't have to fear, we're going to be courageous. So get your roles and responsibilities done. Have some negotiation and influencing skills. We do that all day long. I feel like we're a detective most of the time. Ensure that the team leaders on the team have coaching and mentoring skills, that they can teach other people the knowledge, that they can mentor or help others as need be. And always leverage your collaborative skills, which we've talked about. You know, your interpersonal, your relationship building, your, as Tyler talked about, the different working styles, all of those things, leverage all of those in your collaborative environment. And then most important, you gotta model the behavior. If you're not collaborative, you can't expect other people to be collaborative with you. Pretty much you're hearing that as a theme throughout this conference because it started this morning on modeling the behavior. You gotta model the behavior you want. Done. Communication is key though. Communication is the biggest thing.